Finally, I think I got this damn thing working properly. Dug up this old voice recorder in the back of my Type 7 and decided, why the hell not? I guess I'd better introduce myself. My name is Commander Hale, currently piloting the Maximilian Spirit. My port of origin is Fortress Cousins, back in the year 3287, with a freelancing mother and a Worldcraft employee father. I'm currently following in my mother's footsteps of freelancing and exploring what this galaxy has to offer, much to the disappointment of my father. I don't understand how you could expect someone to want to work at a theme park, but to each their own, I guess. About 2 years ago, I decided to get my pilot's license and head out into the void to make a name and a living for myself. I did odd jobs here and there, mostly for whomever would hand out the most credits. Fast forward a year, and I docked at Nobleport in Luton 674-15, and just stayed. I couldn't quite tell you why, but I just did. I subsisted off of odd jobs around the port in forms of maintenance, bartending, and other short-term employments. About a week ago one evening, you can call it that. It's sorry to tell while in port. I was spending my day's pay at the bar, and I just so happened to strike up a conversation with the administrator head of the Cirrus Corporation Nobleport branch. After swapping stories and buying each other a few drinks, turns out they were in need of a cargo runner. Having just purchased a Type 7, this was right up my alley, and I hopped aboard. I guess that about catches you up to speed. Right about now I'm thinking of changing professions. I've been eyeing the solid Kruger Orca luxury liner, and feel that running passengers is my best route to experiencing the galaxy and its highlights, while making a substantial number of credits in the process. My newfound status with the Cirrus Corp has revealed lucrative opportunities in the lining business. I just need a few more million credits, and I'll be able to outfit her exactly as I envision. I think I'm ready for this next chapter. I'm up to 77 million credits, which I feel is enough to go off of for purchasing and outfitting an Orca. Looking at Galnet, I've tracked one down to Ohm City in LHS 20. It's a good price too. Seems everything's 15% off as well. Hopefully I'll be leaving with some new metal. While on the thought of hyperspace, I read on Galnet today about the disappearance of the Alexandria, an aegis-owned megaship. To disappear like that without a trace? They say the Thargoids hyperdicted the massive vessel. Of course, I think about this now, while zooming through hyperspace. No Thargoids in this sector, but who's to say that a human wouldn't do the exact same? Here we are. Finally arriving at Ohm City. Looks pretty much like every other Coriolis starport out there. I'm excited to see the ship in person. It looked nice on Galnet, but you never know these days with ship dealers. Okay, so big change of plans. The Orca, kind of in rougher shape than I anticipated. It was about 7 mil off sticker, but I couldn't justify for the state it was in. The Beluga? I got that one instead. 71 mil later. I was able to afford this top-of-the-line liner because of the discount that was into place in the system. The jump range isn't as nice, but the Beluga can carry a small city's worth of passengers. Picked up a new FSD to boost from the stock one, which cuts my jump number by about 1. I'm only about 5 million left, and with an insurance cost of 3 million, losing this beast right now would really clean me out. Let's just try and get back to Nobleport in one piece, right? Okay, so I ended up scraping the right fins on the way into the mail slot. A little bit of a yikes, but I did read it would take some time getting used to due to the cockpit positioning and the length of the rear fins. Nothing that won't buff out a little bit, I suppose. At any rate, it's time to run some jobs. Probably some short hops from now on to get some capital and some newer components in order to accommodate for the larger jumps. But for now, it's time to rest. I'll update the log once I've got some contracts. Till next time.